You have seen this text animation everywhere in motion ads, linear demos, framer launches. It's that clean, satisfying effect that makes SaaS videos look insanely polished. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to recreate it inside After Effects from scratch so you can start using it in your own projects right away. Also, the free project file for this video is down in the description, so make sure to check that out. And now let's get into it. And we are back in After Effects, so let's start with a new composition. Let's go to project panel and let's start with the new composition. And let's name it as main render text. For the preset, I will go with Full HD 1920 by 1080 with the frame rate of 30 frames per second, and let's set that default duration as 10 seconds. And for the background color, let's set it to as black for now. Hit OK and hit OK again. Now let's add a background. So there are different ways to add a background. I have dedicated video on my YouTube channel, you can check that out from that eye icon on the top. And let's copy the background from our main previous render comp. Let's copy this background layer and hit Ctrl V to paste that background. Now we have this moving gradient background over here. Let's start with the text layer. Grab the text type tool and make sure to turn on this title action save. Now let's type our text. We have this. Now select your text, just align it in the center of the composition first and make sure the anchor point of this text is also in the center. Now for the font, I'm using this SF Pro display font with the regular style, and let's decrease the size a little bit. 140 pixels is better, I think. Again, let's align it in the center of the composition and make sure the anchor point is also in the center. Now let's give it an animation first. So expand this drop down arrow and click on animate and click on this position property, and again click on this add, go to property, and this time just add an opacity property. Now let's quickly select on this animator and let's rename it as position and opacity. Now for the position, let's set the vertical position as 90 and set the opacity to 0%. Now expand the range selector and expand the advanced. Now firstly just set the start value as 70, and now here in the based on set it to words, and in the shape set it to ramp up, and just play with the ease high and ease low value. Let's set it to 35 with the ease high and set the ease low value to -40. Now let's animate the offset property. So make sure the playhead is at the beginning of the timeline. Make a keyframe on offset with the value of -100%. Move to 1 second 15 frame forward and just set the offset value back to 100%. Now you will have a perfect text animation. Now it's too harsh, so just adjust the ease high value a little bit to make it more smoother. Just play with the ease high and ease low value to make it more smoother. Now I think it's looking good. Let's set the ease high to -30 and set the ease low value to 45. Now it's looking perfect. Now you have this text animation. Again, let's close this drop down and again just click on this text and let's add another animator. So click on animate and go to fill color and click on RGB. Again click on this add icon, go to property, and this time select the blur property. Now let's quickly rename this animator as fill/blur, so we have the perfect renaming for all the animators so we don't get messed up. Now for the color, you are free to choose any color you like you want to show in the text. Let's go with a bright green color for now. And here in the blur property, let's set it to 35 something. And now just drag this animator just above the position and opacity animator we have made previously. Expand the raise selector, expand the advanced, and now again just set the start value to 70%. And here in the based on set it to words, and in the shape set it to ramp up, and just copy the same settings we have previously. Set it to -35 or -30, and let's set the ease low value to 45. So we have the perfect color, something like this. Now just close this, and now let's animate the offset property. So make sure the playhead is at the beginning of the timeline. Make a keyframe on offset value with the value of -100%. Move to 1 second 15 frame forward just like before. Set the offset value back to 100%. Now it's time to see all the keyframes at once. Hit U to see both the keyframes of the range selectors, and Just select the keyframes, apply easy ease or hit F9 for the shortcut key. Now select the top keyframes and just drag it 1 or 2 frames forward to make a perfect offset for the keyframes. Something like this. I think it's looking good. Yeah, perfect. Now it's time to give it an animation with a subtle scale animation to this text so we can make another text. So before that, let's go to layer, go to new and just add a new object, and let's quickly rename it as text controller 1. Now just parent this text to this text controller 1, and let's change the null controller layer color as yellow. Now let's animate the scale property. So hit S to open the scale property for the null layer and make a keyframe on scale value and set the scale to around 200, and again move to 1 second forward and just set the scale back to 100%. So we will get a perfect scale animation, something like this. Select your keyframes, apply easy ease or hit F9 for the shortcut key. Go to the speed graph editor and make a perfect graph just like a mountain, exactly like this, and you will get an animation, something like this. Yeah. Now let's add a position animation for this text to enter into the next scene. So before, let's select the controller layer, hit P to open the position parameter, and let's make a keyframe on position. Hit U to see both the keyframes at once and just select this keyframe and move it little bit backwards, a little frame before. Now move the playhead to around 2 seconds forward or 2 frame and just set the horizontal position of this text, something like this. We can adjust it afterwards. Just select the keyframes, apply easy ease and make a perfect same graph, something like this. So you will get a perfect animation like this. So we will get a continuous motion in our text, something like this. Let's adjust it. Yeah, perfect. Now it's time to add our next text. So before that, let's decrease the size of our text. Let's set it to 90%, I think. Yeah, perfect. Now it's time to add our next text like precision adds. So again, select this layer, hit Ctrl D to make a duplicate of that text layer, and after that just drag it, add 2 seconds forward and get back to the selection tool and just drag this text layer, something like this, and let's quickly change the text to precision adds. Select your text, just perfectly align it using the up and down arrow keys, something like this. And before that, let's add a comma to our first text, something like this, and let's adjust the text a little bit to the left, and let's add our text to like this. Let's adjust the size a little bit. Perfect, I think it's looking good. Now hit U to see the keyframes again, and let's make some changes to this text. So before that, let's change this color to a bluish tone. Now expand the drop down, and here you have to change something like in the position and opacity animator, expand the advanced, and here just change the based on to characters excluding spaces, and just like that in the fill and blur, change it to like previous characters and excluding spaces, and like this you will get this animation. And also in the position parameter, just set the position for the X value as 100% or 100, and you will get a perfect text animation, something like this. Okay, yeah, perfect. Again, hit U to hide everything, and before that, let's adjust our text. So at this frame, something around 1 second 15 frame forward, just drag your text layer and you will get a perfect text animation a little bit backwards, something like this. Yeah, perfect. So that's how we make this text animation. Yeah, so the first scene is almost complete. Now let's get to our next scene. So for that, hit U to hide everything for now, and after that just add another controller layer for that. So just go to layer, go to new, and add a null object again, and let's call it as text controller 2, and just parent your first null to this text controller 2, and hit U to see the keyframes of our text where our text ends, something like this. Add 3 seconds forward, just split the second null text controller 2 layer from that point, and let's make an animation for the scale. Hit S to open the scale property for the text controller 2 layer, make a keyframe on scale, and move to 4th second forward or 4th frame forward, and just decrease the scale a little bit. Let's set it to 65, I think it's better. Select your keyframes, and it's time to add a match cut transition to enter to our next text transition. So for that, select your keyframes, apply ease or hit F9 for the shortcut key, and go to the speed graph editor and make a perfect steep graph just exactly like this. So you will get a perfect smooth entry and get to the peak in the end, and you will get a perfect cut in the end. Okay, yeah. So at this frame, let's add our next text. So our next text is something like that converts. You can add any text you like. So at this frame, something around 4 seconds forward, just split your first and second text layer at that point, holding Alt and right bracket key. Just split that layer. From that point, your first text will be deleted, and after that just add your second text as that converts. Go to the text type tool and type your text as that converts. Select your text, align it in the center of the composition, just increase the scale a little bit. Let's set it to 160, I think, or let's set it to 170 pixels. Just align it again in the center of the composition. Make sure the anchor point is also in the center, and you have to just exactly split that text layer from that 4 second frame. So select your text layer and holding Alt and left bracket key, just split that layer from that point. Now you have to make a perfect transition. So select your text layer, hit S to open the scale property, make a keyframe on scale, and just increase the scale a little bit. Let's set it to 110 pixels. Move to 5 frame forward and just get back to the scale as 90, I think. Now your perfect transition. Now select your keyframes, hit F9 to apply ease, and go to the speed graph editor, and you have to make a perfect opposite graph from that previous graph, just like this, and you get a perfect match cut transition. And also you can split this text controller 2 layer from that point, something like this, and you will get a perfect like this. So for that, before, let's add a continuous motion to our text. So for that, let's go to this frame, something around 3 seconds, and let's drag our null controller layer a few frames backward. So you will get a perfect something like this, and you have to make a perfect cut to the layers and just drag this to at this frame, and you will get a perfect match cut transition in your scene 1 and scene 2, something like this. Okay, holding shift, select all the layers, hit U to hide all the keyframes, and we got this. Yeah, perfect. So that's how we make this perfectly modern text animation like SaaS videos. Now after that, you can add different shapes, just like this. We have these ellipse shapes in the center. So just grab the ellipse tool, make sure the fill is set to none, and just set the stroke a little bit light color, something like this. And let's make a shape. Let's set the stroke to 5 and make some shapes like this. Align it in the center of the composition. Let's set the size to like this. Just duplicate it, expand the size. Again, Control D to make a duplicate of that. Just expand this. Control D to make a duplicate of that. Again, make a duplicate of that. And we got this. So holding shift, select all the shape layers and drag this beneath our text controller one layer, or you can set the beneath our third text layer, and you have to perfectly cut at this point, something like this. So that's how we make this. And also you can add a fastbox blur to this. Let's add a fastbox blur effect. Just add a fastbox blur a little bit, around 15 pixels. Just copy this effect and paste it to all the shape layers, and you will get a perfect like this. And also you can add a null controller for this. So right click, go to new, and just add a null object, and let's call it as shape controller. Just drag this beneath our text layer, and just holding shift select all the shape layers, just parent it to this shape controller, and just also split that layer from that previous point, and hit S to open the scale property. Make a keyframe on scale, and you can just increase the scale a little bit. Let's get to 120. Move to 4th second 15 frame forward. Just set it to 100. Select your keyframes, apply easy ease, and let's make a perfect steep graph, something like this. So you will get a perfect animate like this. You can extend the keyframe, and you will get a perfect like this. So that's how we make this text animation even more cool. And lastly, just add the motion blur for all your layers. Turn on the motion blur for the realistic motion blur effect. And that's how we make this text animation. Let's hit N to mark up a point, and we got this. Yeah, so that's how we make this text animation. We have this. And if you found this video useful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and make sure to smash that hype button to give it a growth to our channel. And till then, I will see you in my next video.